What's going on, guys? So when it comes to this current fusion, we already know she's not like super hyped. Now, I do think that if you have Finna and you're considering doing a Trunda team, that she could be pretty good for you. Let me come over here real quick to a Discord group, the RSL Leaderboards Discord channel, and show you something that could be interesting. So before I get into my change of plans, I do want to show you this. There is a budget Trunda section, and some players have some pretty crazy teams, and I believe that if you don't have a champion like Islin, this could work very well. So in place of Islin, could go the current fusion, and you have a group of high elf champions working with Trunda, and it's a really good potential option. Now, I don't have Finna, so it's not going to apply to me. I also actually have a full faction guardian for high elves. That was my original reason for going for this champion, the main one being filling out faction guardians, which I think is very viable, not because you're gonna get 2 copies of her, but because, let's be honest, if you pull shards very often, you're probably gonna get some dupes of fusions, because it seems to be all that dupes are given. We got a fusion here, we got a free champion over here, we probably got some more fusions laying around. So dupes all around of fusions and free champions. So that's another point why I was originally going for her. But the reason why my opinion changed, sorry, my opinion didn't change. The reason why my plans changed is because, honestly, I missed an event or two, and I kind of fell behind. But I'm not giving up. I'm not done with this event, because what I want to do instead, and I honestly think this is something worth considering, and something I didn't mention in my previous video, that is getting High Mother Mod fragments. So when it comes to the epics, we're going to look at High Mother Mod and why I actually want her really badly. But when it comes to the fragments, epics don't give amazing exchanges, but it's still pretty solid. And since this fusion is one that we could probably all live without, that makes it even better to go for this event. Because a lot of fusions you may be on the fence about, like Wixwell, for example, a lot of people were on the fence. He's amazing now, but you don't want a fusion who you're kind of on the fence about to be the one that you end up exchanging the fragments for. You want a fusion who's just downright not going to do anything for your account. Looking at this current champion, as well as the Loriaka cow from last year, right? Not going to do anything in my account, basically. So when it comes to the exchanges of the epics, now after I break this down, I am going to do some shard pulls, but as far as the epic conversion, 5 epics give you 1 point. 5 points give you 1 chest. 1 chest equals 1 chance at trash, as you can see over here, or a potential at a few mod fragments. Now, if you go all the way and you do this, well, 100 epic fragments are going to give you 20 points. Those 20 points are going to convert into 4 chests. So if you finish 1 of these fusions, you're going to get 4 chests. 4 chances at getting nothing, or at getting some High Mother Mod fragments. Now, if you were to finish all of this, you're going to get 4 epics. If you did everything, you were on track, you could have done the fusion, or you're just going for the transfer over to mod, well, it's going to give you a total of 16 chests. 3 epics are going to give you 12 chests. 2 epics, 8 chests. 1 epic is going to be 4 chests. Now, I'm going to go for this. I'm probably going to land in this range right here, the 12 chests, because I kind of missed the option for the 4. However, it's not like an all or nothing, right? So I can go 3.5 epics, and now I'm going to land somewhere like, I guess 14 chests. So I'm still getting a lot of chests over the next few weeks. Assuming my maths correctly, I'm going to be able to open these up for a little while. I've already opened up 3 this week, but at this point in my account, I've missed a lot of fusions, guys. It's not something that I'm proud of, but it's something that helped me out with High Mother Mod. However, I'm really far away from actually completing High Mother Mod, it feels like. So I need 12 more fragments. I could get that if I got really lucky in some chests, but I need to take as many opportunities as I can to get these fragments done, because there's not a lot of events where you're just going to skip the fusion and can just get these fragments from it. So as far as High Mother Mod's kit goes, I want to focus on 2 abilities specifically. This A3 is a revive all allies with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. And the good thing about this is that her A2 actually allows her to fit into a team, the Wixwell team, and do very well, but also brings the res. So now if a champion dies, your run's not over. So her A2 is an AoE attack, 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 2 turns. So it's kind of like a strip. So it's going to decrease the duration of the increased attack from the Head of Wrath, reflect damage, all that kind of stuff. It's going to decrease those durations. Now, on the flip side, it could be dangerous, because if you use her A2 before the Hydra Head, or after the Hydra Head spreads everything, you could basically remove the shield and everything, and it could be pretty dangerous. But in general, this can be a very good ability. But the second part is what's going to allow her to actually fit into this team. Then increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn, also heals all allies by 20% of this champion's max HP. So you're reducing the duration of enemy buffs and increasing the duration of your buffs, also bringing a res and single target decrease attack. Also, 80% chance of placing increased attack buff on the ally with the highest attack for 1 turn. It's not really useful in this specific situation. And then her passive removes 1 random debuff from all allies at the start of this champion's turn. Now, you start thinking, okay, well, maybe we can go for this is the answer for the Head of Torment. Very similar to Hanorok and Doom Priest as well. Maybe this could be the answer for the Head of Torment. Now, of course, if there are poisons up as well, it's not going to work as smoothly, but now you have a champion who's cleansing at the start of her turn, kind of like Doom Priest, a champion who's doing a res and then placing some buffs on them based on how their attack and defense is, and then some buff extensions as well as enemy buff decreases and AoE attacks, so maybe some provoke gear, maybe some reflex if you wanted to go it, but maybe some merciless plus provoke, merciless plus cursed, things like that could very much work on this champion, plus an accuracy increase if this is something you needed. So she is actually going to be more useful to me than the Arbiter Assistant Champion. Now, I don't really got much of a choice at this point, but it's something to consider for you guys going for this event. This fusion being one who maybe a skip is going to help you get towards this champion, because to be honest, there's no way you can get fragments for mod, at least currently, other than essentially skipping fusions. Maybe reconsider doing some of the events just to pick up some of the fragments, right? Even if you get a few, it's better than none. So I'm going to purchase 1 thing of Ancient Shards real quick. The Ancients are boosted up a little bit. They have 40 points per Ancient versus the typical 20 points per Ancient. So I'm going to do this. I'll go ahead and do probably 60 pulls, honestly. Would love to get Armons in this as well. If we do, awesome. If not, well, it's not a huge deal. I'm not that worried about it, but I always feel like I'm close to Mercy, but in reality, I'm so far away, I'm sure. But another Armons would be cool. Honestly, there's not a ton of non-void champions that I want outside of the mythicals, but I'm not going to get no mythicals here, right? No mythicals in this spot. Let's go ahead and turn up the volume a little bit, because I need to hear these game sounds, right? Turn up the sound effects. There we go. So here goes. Some shards, cracking. Got 40 more shards. It's going to give me, 1,600 points, 2,000 points. By the end of this, I should have pretty close to the first group of Slixis fragments. And then I can go do some mystery shards. I got 2 primals to pull as well, so we'll do that in just a moment. 30 more ancients. Would love to crack a Lego, but if not, it's no big deal, because guess what? I can go for the extra legendary event if they're ever coming up anytime soon. I'm also looking for a Sentinel. If you guys see a Sentinel in here, let me know. I need to save him for some Cursed City stuff, basically. So we got 2 more pulls. Thought I just missed. Oh, there's a Lego. Oh, yeah, nice. Actually, is that bad? That may actually be really good. Cavalax. We got some gold. Cavalax is good. But do I have 2 or do I have 3? If I have 2, this is kind of useless. If I have 3, this is amazing. So fast pull here, no Legos. I mean, we got no chance of getting Armons, basically. But we do have 2 Primal Shards to pull. I don't really care because I'm so close to Mercy, guys. I deserve a mythical champion. Come on, Plarium. Give me something good here. Come on, do it. Man, primals give me nothing ever. Ever. Nothing. Period. So this Cavalax pull, I think he's my 3rd. Yeah, he's my 3rd. That is always the worst. When you have a 3rd champion and you can't fill the faction cards. I got 3 Whirlums, 3 Cavalax. Man. 1 more and I can finish out my Faction Guardians for Night Revs, but it's just so close but so far. I really hope the 3rd one is not a Whirlum. I'll gladly take anything over a Whirlum. I'm not going to +1 Cavalax, so there we go there. Got my shards opened up. Now let's go in here and collect this stuff, see what we got going on. And yeah, we got the first one claimed. Very good stuff. And then for this next one, I could do some mystery shards. It's like 1,000 mystery shards. I may do a few more ancients possibly. I don't know. I'll see what I do, but I'm probably going to go ahead and try to get the next 25 if I can. I'm not going to do this, though. I got to make sure to not click the summon because I want to use all of these to transfer over to mod. Even if I got 10 chests, that's going to be good. That can give me maybe enough to get me boosted to 95, almost 100, because she is a pain to get. She is an absolute pain to get. Difficult champion to get, but I want to get her finally. So, guys, thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.